Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets then. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for appeasement. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode, I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes, I'm the kingpin.
What's good? I hope everybody had a great weekend, and you know what I'm saying, we break it into the week. Not a whole lot going on. Let's see what's going on. It's all that background now. Hold on. Let me see something. Got a lot of background noise and a lag. I got a lag. Let's see. What the hell going on here? Let's see. I don't know why I got all this background noise. I hear myself. Let me see. What is going on? Let me cut this off. I don't know what's that all about. You know what I'm saying? My dang earphones. I keep hearing myself double. Anyway, you know, I'm watching this something that's getting on my nerve. You know, I don't know. Can you guys hear me? You know what I'm saying? Something that's getting on my nerve. I'm just like on my regular computer now. Let me see if everybody can hear me. You know, I'm watching Crawford go on all these shows, and you know what I'm saying, his fans, they're acting like, you know what I'm saying, like people been talking shit about Bud Crawford for years, acting like everything he said and everything he did is you know what I'm saying, was true. Like saying Errol Spence Jr. was ducking all these years. And the shit just get on your nerve, bro. Shit get on your nerve. You know what I'm saying? They still with the bullshit. The man won the fight, but they don't want to act like they don't see the tactics that this man used to get this fight, saying that Errol Spence Jr. should have fought him earlier and, you know, he was ducking all this time. I'm so sick of the shit, bro. I'm sick of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? All you turn around. Why can't they just be straight up and say the man, he stayed away from Errol Spence Jr.? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you clearly see the man couldn't make 147 no more. I mean, it's like, I don't understand why it's so hard for these motherfuckers just to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep it real. Yeah, okay, yeah. Everybody feel bad that Errol Spence Jr. lost, but look how he lost, bro. See, these motherfuckers don't want to fight a dude when he's at the top of his shit. That's the problem with Terrence Crawford. He always trying to find some kind of advantage to stay away. He stayed away from whenever all the damn welterweights were fighting in the prime. You know what I'm saying? And he waited till Errol Spence Jr. couldn't wait to make fucking weight no more. So now he's running around here. Oh, y'all doubted me for years. It's like, I can't stand that kind of bullshit, bro. That's why this nigga don't get no credit, bro. That's why he don't get no fucking credit. You know what I'm saying? Because now he's right here always playing the goddamn victim, bro. Always playing some kind of victim like everybody had it out against him. No, bro, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. You don't fight nobody at the top of their game. You know what I'm saying? You act like people, you think people should just ignore that shit. You know what I'm saying? You think people should just ignore the fact that you never fight nobody, you know what I'm saying, at the top of their game. Look how long it took you to sign the contract. You getting your fight ins, you know what I'm saying? You holding the belt hostage, making stupid ass demands and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the while, just so that man will be weak when he come into the fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no champion. That ain't no championship shit, bro. That's just strategy. You know what I'm saying? That's just strategy. That ain't the best man winning. You know, and now you're on a fucking victim tour. Like everybody talk shit about me for years. They still talking shit because you're still a shitty person, bro. You still act like you're a victim. You still putting out narratives out here that nobody wants to fight you. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and nobody can stand to watch this nigga talk, man, because he's always omitting information. He never talk about the whole picture. He's leaving out shit, right? There's context to everything that we're talking about here. Let me see. Let me try my headset again because I'm not used to talking like this. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of that shit, man. I'm so damn tired of it, bro. Can you guys hear me? Because, you know, I don't hear that lag anymore. So, yeah, man. So, you know, see, I'm watching him on Sean Porter podcast. And, you know, they're joking about how this man got his ass kicked. He got his ass kicked because the motherfucker, he had no energy. The motherfucker he already said he couldn't make 147. And he went and did it any goddamn way just to get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because this bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, holding up, walking away, trying to drain this man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said. He said that a long time ago. Y'all gonna say you were weight drained because that was your plan, dickhead. You know what I'm saying? You never fight nobody 100%, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope that this rematch, you know what I'm saying, goes off without a hitch. You know what I'm saying? I hope this rematch goes off without a hitch because I hate slick ass niggas. I really hate slick ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? And once again, and even more so, I hate niggas that act like they victims and shit, bro. Walk around here, oh, for years, the media put me down and shit. Bro, you wouldn't fight no goddamn body to have no goddamn media. You always fought motherfuckers that was either was coming out of retiring or motherfuckers that was coming off a weight drain. Man, I don't like this era of boxing, man, because these are some damn disingenuous, dishonest assholes, bro. And the fans too, you know what I'm saying? They so caught up in the licking on Bud Crawford ass that they, you know what I'm saying, everything. They think everything. That means everything he says is true. He's ducking. You know what I'm saying? EJ's ducking. Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. This man made this fucking fight happen. If it wasn't for EJ, this damn fight wouldn't happen, bro. This man did not want it. You know what I'm saying? Unless he could have the advantage in the motherfucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I blame EJ. Yeah, he should have had he should have fought at 154. You know what I'm saying? If he couldn't make the fucking weight. But the problem is $30 million was on the line. And some of these fighters, they've been fighting their whole life, and they don't make no damn $30 million. $30 million is a lot of goddamn money. And you know what I'm saying, if you have an opportunity to build up a fight, even if it's at your disadvantage, you know what I'm saying, I understand $30 million. But EJ should have never, I mean, if he couldn't make the fucking weight, he should have never let this dickhead drag out the damn fight. He should have just moved his ass up to 154 because this obviously was the strategy. He didn't have the strength. He didn't have, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't really fight at the damn weight. We saw Devin Haney. We saw what Devin. Sorry, I got to switch my internet. It's just going in and out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I haven't been watching the social media, you know what I'm saying? So when I catch up on it and I see what the bullshit that they talking, it really get on your goddamn nerve, bro. It don't get on y'all nerve to see these dudes out here. I mean, especially the comments with people, you know, like this proves everything that we. Well, my internet is, you know, I had to switch it up. I don't know why. I mean, we're going on. I mean, you know, it's like we've been arguing over this fight for years, bro. And they want to use this victory to go back and say everything was true that they were saying, is what I'm saying. That's what's pissing me off. That's what's pissing me off, bro. And he's doing this whole victim shit, which make you just want to mush his ass in the face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just make you want to mush his ass in the face, bro. It's like going around, you know, like EJ ain't been trying to fight this man. You know what I'm saying? Even when they first met. I mean, it's like you don't even want to go over the shit no more. It's just delusional shit, bro. To listen to these dudes, you know, I'm like going on different forums and shit, and they leaving messages, you know, Spence just got his ass kicked. Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all didn't see that man in the motherfucking ring? It just gets on your goddamn nerves, bro. You just get tired of the whole dishonest shit, bro. You just got so many damn scumbags, you know what I'm saying, want to be right. You got so many scumbags that act like they just want to ignore what they saw in that goddamn ring. I'm not ignoring the shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you want to say, you know, you're taking away from Crawford, this, taking away. No, man. That man was weak as fuck up in there. That may not be Bud's fault. Well, it is his fault because he that's why he drug out the goddamn negotiations. That's why he went off to fight David Avenesian to keep EJ out the ring. And then walk back to negotiate. See, that's all that shit is bullshit right there. All that is bullshit. Just fight the man. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Straight up when you guys are at the best. I don't want to see no victory tour after no shit like this here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no victim tour. You know, the media was biased against me because you didn't fight nobody. It's because you didn't fight nobody, bro. That's why the media didn't like your ass, because champions fight the best. And you never fight nobody when it's time to fight them. When it's time to fight, you didn't fight Danny Garcia. You didn't fight none of them dudes. Now you might have beat them, I don't know, but you didn't put yourself out there for that to happen. And that's why people are pissed off, bro. Because you know, say you fake. You know, say you walk on this fake ground, like say like you righteous and you not. You know, say you act like people can't see through you. You know what I mean? It's like you strategically fighting motherfuckers, bro. Fight motherfuckers when you supposed to fight them. You know what I'm saying? You stayed at top rank to stay out the goddamn fray. That kept you fresh while everybody else tearing each other down. Right? It's like I'm just tired of this fake ass shit, this fake era, these fake fucking boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like it don't matter when you fight a fighter. It does matter, bro. Why you think they do it? Why you think they playing these little strategic holding out, not fight, you know what I'm saying, not allowing this man to get his fight in, walking out on negotiations, coming back, you know what I'm saying, a year later. Man, come on, man. It's like, get out of here with that shit, man. You know, it's like y'all don't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of the fake shit. And then you're coming on here making stupid ass comments like you didn't see that man weight drain. Even Sugar Shane Mosley said shit. The man was weight drained, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I don't give a damn about that little black bastard. You know what I'm saying? You know, walk around here acting like he like he done did something and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fight that man at a fucking healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? You should have fought that man when that man was able to make the fucking weight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you know, Devin Haney almost lost that damn fight to Lomachenko because he was fucking weight drained. Y'all act like that's not a thing in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, yeah, I like EJ. You know what I'm saying? I like EJ, but I want him strong. I want him at his best. I want to see the fight when he at his best. I don't want to see a victory because he planned to hold him at 147, you know what I'm saying, over the time that he could fight at that weight. You know, so to me, that's bullshit. And I think EJ sold out for the money. I think he sold out for the money. You know, so I think he knew he couldn't fight at that fucking weight, but he wanted to see if he could do it, and he wanted that $30 million. You know what I'm saying? He went for the goddamn money, and I understand that. But Crawford is the wrong motherfucker to put you in that situation. He was the wrong one, you know what I'm saying? Because he already come out on some kind of victim ass shit, like he been victimized for 4 years, and he haven't done shit for 4 years, but held on the one belt. You know what I'm saying? Fighting motherfuckers that EJ already destroyed. You know what I'm saying? When he could make the weight, right? You know, I just don't like it. Don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I think at 154, I think we will get a better fight because EJ don't have to make. He don't have to strip himself down again, boil himself down to 151. I mean 147. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm waking up. What's going on, Stylist? The artist? This is Bud said the puppet master, and he meant it, shaking my head. And EJ, you know what? EJ wasn't dumb. You know what I'm saying? He knew what Crawford was doing. You know what I'm saying? But he allowed him to do it because the payday was so goddamn big. What's going on, Gantz? What's going on, Jonathan Park? I know I just kind of came in here hot and heated because I just started watching the interviews of Bud Crawford doing his victory tour. And this shit is pissing me off, bro. This shit is pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all these bitch ass niggas celebrating, you know what I'm saying, on some shit they know that wasn't the best EJ, the best version of him. They know that, but they don't fucking care because we've been arguing about this shit for 4 years. But that wasn't the best EJ. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the best EJ, and we can't really say anything because EJ signed up for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me now? Let me see. Let me see. Gann says, even with the writing on the wall, Buddy will still allow their delusions to have them come up with fake narratives. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And the shit gets on your goddamn nerve. I mean, I'm like reading the fucking boxing articles and up under the articles, you know, all these excuses and da-da-da-da-da. Bro, come on. You saw the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? You saw that man, you saw that man was weak. You know what I'm saying? That don't say nothing. That don't tell you anything. That this man punches ain't have nothing on him. You know what I'm saying? That don't tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? This should have been the fight of the century. He says, Jonathan Parr says, hell yeah, he said, hell yeah, they are a pain in the asses, and because they're lying, everybody knows that man was not his best. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Stylist, the artist. And he says, Buzz said the puppet master, and he meant shaking my head. And he comes back, thank you for that $199, bro. And he comes back with another $199. He said that the puppet master said that he meant, he said he used street tactics on an honorable man, shaking my head. And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, but EJ sold out, though. EJ sold out because if I know I'm not my best at a weight class, bro, I'm not fighting at it. If I know I'm not my best, can y'all guys hear me? If I'm not my best, you know what I'm saying? I understand that it's $30 million, but shit, bro, you sold for $30 million. Let's say you just sold 3 belts, you know, everything you worked for, you know what I'm saying, to fight at a weight class that you were done with. You know what I'm saying? Now we got nothing to stand on because you went out there and you fought that man when you knew you was going to be weak. You fought that man when you knew you was going to be at your weakest. Now everybody don't want to see. Now people are talking about, they're questioning the rematch because now this man done whipped your ass at 147. You shouldn't have fought at that weight. Can you guys hear me? You shouldn't have fought your ass at that weight. I don't even think it's Blu-ray, bro. It's just the weight. You know what I'm saying? EJ said, you know, it's tough for him to make 147. It was tough for him to make 147. You know what I'm saying? And we're listening to this, but we saw this man beat Danny Garcia and Ugas at 147, right? But he's done with the weight class. Ugas was the last time he looked dominant, and that was what? 2022. Was it 2022 or 2021? It was a while back. It was like, let me see. I think it was 2021, actually. Let me see. Let me look that shit up real quick, man. This is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time EJ looked dominant. Let me see. Here's Spence Jr. versus Lucas. Oh, I could just go on BoxRec. Fuck it. Just go on BoxRec and let's see. So, yeah, he fought him in April of 2022 on the 16th, right? 23, Crawford. Okay. So that's the last time. So he out the ring all this goddamn time instead of taking a tune-up. And I don't even know if the tune-up would have helped Errol Spence Jr. If you're done with a weight class, bro, your body won't perform at a weight class. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty much done with. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You've been there too long. You've been there too long. But you went through with it, which you kind of cheated the fans. You know what I'm saying? Of the best version of yourself. So really, I'm mad with Errol Spence Jr. I'm mad with his camp. I'm mad with Derek James. You know what I'm saying? Because they went for the big money. Now, part of me understand that, you know, you're looking for generational wealth for your family. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But at the same time, the fans been following this fight. We've been promoting this fight for years and years and years. So you owe it to the fans to come in there and give us the best version of yourself. And I hope, you know what I'm saying? You know, at 147, that's the best version of you, bro. That's the best version of you. If you know you was done with the weight class, you shouldn't have fought that man at that goddamn weight. So I'm kind of pissed off with Errol Spence Jr. and I'm pissed off with Derrick James. This man missing the mitts because he weak. He can't even coordinate and hit the fucking pads before the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? And Bud fans, they love that shit because they don't care what condition this man fighting. They don't care about the best fighting the best when they're at their best. They don't give a fuck about that. They just want to see Bud Crawford win, right? They just want to see Bud Crawford win, right? So if EJ goes up to 154 and beat the shit out of Crawford, what then? What then? Because now he's not as weight drained as he was at 147. What then? Huh? So then you motherfuckers have to like really start watching boxing for what it is instead of just getting out here bragging about who won. That man was done with 147, bro. It is what it is. But he shouldn't have took the fight. That's what I'm saying. That's pissing me off. You know, don't go into a fight that everybody been waiting for 5 years and you can't fight at that weight no more. Man, it shit is maddening. What's going on, Floyd? I'm just pissed off, bro. We're watching Crawford do his victory tour on some bullshit ass fight, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, the thing is that I'm very disappointed. You know, I saw the fight. You know, showed my support, and I do understand where you're coming from. I just know that you know, Errol gonna bounce back, and I guarantee you this second fight he gonna win this fight. It's just you absolutely 100% correct. I know he wanted to do it for the fans and so forth and so on, but we want you at your best. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
right.
We want you at your best. Don't just do it just to make us happy. When you do it, you know, we appreciate you when you 100% ready. I guarantee you, if everybody that's a true Errol Spence fan or a fan of boxing, you always want to see the boxer at their best. You know, you never want to see them not at their best. And so it was very disappointing and heartbreaking to watch and witness that kind of performance when we know that that's not even Errol Spence weight fight.
And see, they want to act like Crawford was just that damn good, bro. He ain't just that good, bro. No, come on, you've been watching film study.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could beat a fighter that's weight drained. Errol was weight drained, and Errol had a whole lot of other things going on with him. He was not mentally focused as he wasn't 100% for this fight. He wasn't up for this fight, and I think that. And I don't want to take any credit away from Terrence Crawford, but I would like to challenge the weight game on how they was playing this weight game, and they probably knew, people who do matchmaking and his team probably knew that Errol wasn't going to be right because of the way they were prolonging this fight.
Well, from what we understand, and I mean, I don't know how, you know, say I don't have no sources, y'all, but the man looked like he done had rib injuries from sparring. I'm hearing all kind of shit, bro. That the man didn't spar for the last 6 weeks of the fight. He didn't spar. He didn't. It's a lot of shit that's out there that's that's coming out that led to this ass whipping.
And in my opinion, I could be 100% wrong, but I think Errol didn't want to come up with any excuses because it was a very lucrative opportunity for him and his family.
Exactly.
I figured he probably said, fuck this. I'm going to go ahead and take this money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and bite down and go through this fire and take this money. And I think that was the ultimate goal. I think the ultimate goal was to go ahead and get this money because he probably figured it was a rematch clause anyway and that he going to get his get back. You know what I mean?
I'm really thinking like, you know, this man had 2 car accidents. This motherfucker had eye retina surgery. I'm like, what is going on in Errol Spence? You know, people are talking about he was partying. You know, it's a lot of rumors out there. So it's almost like, you know, he knew he wasn't the best version of himself. So I'm just I'm just, you know, saying, I'm just kind of like, you know, speculating here.
Yeah, I mean,
I've heard a lot of shit.
Like you can't beat Crawford if you're not 100% invested in this fight. Crawford, people can say what they want, contrary to popular belief. You know, I know that team over there talk a lot of shit, but I gotta be honest. I gotta give credence. Those boys, they train, and Errol Spence has to be the best version of himself. You know what I mean? I don't know mentally what's going on. I'm not in his town.
Well, I don't think it's mental. I just think that this man, from what I'm hearing, he had real injury. I'm hearing that he didn't spar for the last 6 weeks. So he went into the fight, you know what I'm saying, with fucked up ribs, kind of like Ryan Garcia. Like they said, he had a rib injury. And what did Tank go for? He went for the ribs, right? He got out of there with a damn body shot, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, what I don't want to see is a motherfucker get credit for beating somebody who wasn't 100%.
Well, you know they're gonna do that because that's.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm watching the victory tour, and they're taking credit for they talk shit about Bud for years and shit. Bro, that's because he ain't fight nobody, nigga. He ain't fight nobody. You know, when you look at the Sweet Peas, you look at the Oscar De La Hoyas, you look at the people that we look up to, you look at the Kodos, they fought the best guys, bro. Your motherfucker guy stayed out. He stayed out the fray, bro. The only time he fought somebody is when he had an advantage. That's why I call the nigga the Black Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Because he never fought nobody at the top of their game. He's always with this street nigga shit where he's strategizing. He's strategizing, you know what I'm saying, to get the advantage in the fight. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? We saw Sweet Pea went out there and fought Roger Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Prime for prime, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We saw Hagler, you know what I'm saying, and Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, prime for prime, going at it. You know what I'm saying? Now we got this pussy punk ass generation where they want to be sneaky. You know what I'm saying? They want to be sneaky. You know what I'm saying? They want to you know what I'm saying, hold the belt. You know what I'm saying? They want to take other fights. They want to hold motherfuckers down until, you know what I'm saying, they can't make the weight no more, like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that shit, bro. It's like I'm not holding back on that bullshit no more. And I want to see people.
I think it's a lot of the handlers as well. They're gonna always put their foot forward. And I mean, I think that you know, Terrence Crawford, he got a hell of a team. Now I take nothing away from Derek James. He's a great trainer. But Crawford, to me, has a better team. And what I mean by that is they can strategize and they know how to take advantage of certain opportunities. You know what I mean? Like Errol Spence, Errol Spence don't believe in making excuses. He don't even like taking tune-ups. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because he feel like, shit, I'm a shark. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 50% better than these guys anyway. You know.
Yeah, but if you let a rat, if it wasn't no battle testing, come on now. Y'all know Bud Crawford ain't got no fucking scruples. You know what I'm saying? This was a fight he had to win, and y'all believe that this motherfucker, if it wasn't no battle testing, you best believe them motherfuckers went out there.
Trust me, when they fight again and Errol have everything, you're gonna notice a difference in this fight. You know what I mean? My thing is that maybe I might be wrong, but I feel like Errol needs a little bit more time to recoup. I would say a little longer than December. I want Errol to be 100%, and I want him to get Blu-ray back. I want him to have all the training and get prepared for war. You know what I mean? And I want Errol to move up, man, where he ain't got to go through no weight drain situations, man, and properly prepare. I don't want him to be punch resistant, you know, to the point where he not punch resistant, where he's, you know, I want him to be able to absorb and go out there for battle, man, and show the world what he can do, because he definitely can beat him. But He got to get everything got to be set up right. Everything got to be right.
Well, I mean, can we trust Errol Spence Jr. and his team and Derrick James? Can we trust them? You know, so after what we've seen, it's kind of like a broken trust. You know, say because we thinking he got all that shit covered. We thinking he, you know, we see that we see him doing acupuncture. We see him got flexibility coaches, and we see him got paying for nutrition. So okay, well, damn.
And why would you get acupuncture? Only time you get an acupuncture is you're in pain. I've never known anybody. Or you want to relax those nerve endings. You know what I'm saying? Those pressure points. Things going on.
You know,
there's some things going on. And
like Andre Ward, he was all banged up and he needed all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where he had to get his body right before a fight. You know what I'm saying? He was in so much pain.
Now I'm gonna say something that might go against. You know, and I might step on a couple toes. I'm not trying to. This is just speculation, and I can't accuse anything. But do you think, this is just a question, do you think that when Errol Spence kind of called out the sanctioning bodies, do you think that it could have been a sense of some spitefulness going on? You think it could have been like, hey, we're gonna show this dude, man, you can't challenge us? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that that's the case. I could be 1,000% wrong, but do you think that a hand could have been in here to make certain things a certain way? And I'm just asking a question. It's just thinking from a different angle.
I don't give a lot of credence to that. You know what I'm saying? I think the PBC already was the redheaded stepchild in the situation. As you can see how the media treat the PBC. You know, they can't wait. They couldn't wait for Errol Spence Jr. or they can't wait for Jermell Charlo to lose to Canelo Alvarez because of Al Heyman. They don't want the PBC to be successful, you know, because of the way they was born out of Golden Boy. With Richard Schaefer and, you know, saying what the deal that they made and got all the fighters from Golden Boy when they was doing bad. So people don't like the PBC. And
so you're saying this has been a long war anyway.
Right. You know, they the PBC is not popular with the media, bro. The media, they're not gonna pay for Dan Raphael room, you know what I'm saying, or to write a great article. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? None of these dudes, you know, Ring Magazine, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about them belts over there at the PBC like that. All the belts that make Inouye pound for pound #1. You know, all those foreign fighters. You know what I'm saying? PBC got their own stable. They don't have to. Right now, they got the best fighters in the business. So I don't really lend credence to that, but I don't think they're gonna get any support from the WBC president Masulio Suleiman. You know, so they don't give a damn because right now, what's going on, Floyd, is that people are looking at the belts different than they did in the past. The belts don't seem like they matter as much. You know what I'm saying, anymore. People don't respect the belts because the way the sanctioning bodies are moving. You know what I'm saying? They're making up rules as they go for certain fighters that's making network money like Canelo. You know, but that goes different for the PBC. They trying to strip Charlo right now at 154.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They trying to.
Matter of fact, it's been told that he is getting stripped. The moment he enter that ring, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's an ongoing battle, man. It's an ongoing battle, and it's just something that
it really is. It really is. And as soon as they can get them boards up out the way, you know what I'm saying, so they can get some more. Because right now, I think they got Better Beef and they got Callum Smith about to fight. Who really wants to see that shit? You know what I'm saying? You already know Better Beef is going to go out there and Falumaloom that kid. You know what I'm saying? This dude was horrible against Canelo. So you really think that he's going to do any better against Arthur Better Beef? He's going to go out there like Captain Caveman, and he's going to cowabunga that dude, bro. Like in 2 or 3 rounds. Who wants to see that crap, bro?
And that's,
you know what I'm saying? So we need to get boxing. We need to get boxing back to where fighters are not looking for this advantage in the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We want to see fighters at the best. We want to see Mayweather versus Zab Judah. That was prime for prime. That was both fighters fighting at the top of their game, and you see shit like that. You know, so you want to see Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? Guys at the top of their game. Stop. We don't want to see Oscar De La Hoya versus Manny Pacquiao, where he shrunk back down to 147 to fight that man. You know what I'm saying? And you weight drained and shit. And you can't do shit. You don't have. I mean, that's not a fight, bro. That's just a money grab. And see, what we're watching are money grabs. You know what I'm saying? It's in the sport. You know, so these guys done fought all their lives, and now they want to make the money. They get into the end of their careers. It's not about the legacy no more. It's about money for their family. And I understand that. I'm thinking, this is my thought. If you fight the fights, you're gonna make the money. You know what I'm saying? Right. But fight at your best, bro. Don't come out here tricking the fans because we paying, you know what I'm saying, $100 for pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, to see the fight, but we're getting a lesser product. You know, so we're not getting what we're paying for. You know what I'm saying? And with EJ, I think this hurt his reputation because, you know, what if he would have fought with the eye retina? You know what I'm saying? Before he had the eye retina surgery, what if he would have went ahead and fought Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao would have whipped his ass. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Right. So now that everybody would have been saying, "Oh, Manny Pacquiao, he's still the greatest." No, nigga, he ain't the greatest. This man, I was fucked up.
And then I was hearing, you know, that well, it's coming down the pipe. You know, I don't know if it's all factual, but it's out there in the boxing streets that Errol Spence didn't even spar. I think 6 weeks up into the fight.
That's what I just said. Yeah, that's what I just said. They say he had a rib injury. And I'm like, bro, why would you go out there and fight this? You know, $30 million. That's why. $30 million. That's why. And
that's why his timing and everything was off. Errol was letting you know, man, my timing was off, blah, blah, blah. He knew. But he can't, it's so much that he can't
riding on the fight.
He can't say certain things because they got certain he can't speak on it. Because they're gonna look at, hey man, you taking this money, so that's why he said I ain't got no excuses. Because Errol know, but he can't say some things. You know, he can only give you a little.
Well, you know, once you get $30 million, you don't give a damn what a motherfucker got to say. You know what I'm saying? Even if you lose, no matter how you lose it, how many times in your life you gonna make $30 million or however much? Good.
If he walked away from boxing right now, he's straight. He in a position right now to where he's gonna be okay. His family gonna be okay. You know, so really, to me, there is no losers from a financial standpoint. These guys they set.
Well, it's the fans. It's the fans that lose out because now we got to watch him take this victim tour. You know, where everybody was against me type shit. Nah, bro, that shit still stands. The shit still stands, bro. You still did what you did, bro. You stayed out the way while everybody else destroyed themselves. While Sean Porter, he's retired because he had to have hip surgery because of all the fucking battles he'd been through. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? You know, he fought Keith Thurman. He fought Sean Porter.
And he went through a depression mode, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So everybody's out here, see y'all new niggas out here that don't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? This dude stayed out the fucking fray. He stayed out the fray, bro. So we really don't know how good he is. Y'all just want to give it to him because he beat Errol Spence Jr. when he was weight drained, bro. Y'all want to give it. Y'all just want to give it to him. Oh, this proves that he could have beat Danny Garcia. This proves he could have beat Ugas. This proves that he could have beat everybody. No, nigga, that don't mean nothing.
And then, you know, it make you feel like, okay, man, he get to talking shit to Charlo, Terrence Crawford. It's like, damn, dude, focus on your fight. You all out there talking to that man. It's like these dudes are super arrogant, man.
Well, I guess what really pisses you off is that Errol Spence Jr. let this shit go down like this, bro. He let this go down. Now you thinking this man, like we call him the truth. And you know what I'm saying, bro, if you ain't 100%, you're cheating the fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? You going for the fucking money and all this stuff. That's good, but guess what? For 5 years, we've been out here backing you, and you know what I'm saying, we want to see the best version of you against this dude. We want to see you go out there and beat this man ass. So do you think that Bud Crawford will fight Errol Spence Jr. at 154. Do you think that's going to happen, or do you think Bud is just going to try to take his little victory? Take his little victory and haul ass. What you think?
Well, I mean, he's under contract, and
it's ways out of contracts.
Yeah. I mean, knowing how Bud is, to be real honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if he tried to slide through the side door. We know that he know how to get out of some shit. Everybody knows this, and they like to season their fighters, make them wait, before they fight. That's why he was like, we already got him. Terrence Crawford is like, he called himself a master chess player. He said, we already got him. We just gonna will him in. It's little strategies, man. You got to watch them boys, man. They are real slick.
Well,
they
EJ,
calculate moves.
Well, EJ, I think they seen it. And I think they said, fuck it, we're gonna go out here and make this money. Right. And I fought him and Derrick James for that shit, because Derrick James seen that man was missing the fucking pads, and he wasn't coordinated. He was weak. They should have postponed the damn fight. So I put it off on Errol Spence Jr. Just being greedy and going out there and just trying to please the fans. You can't please the fans if you ain't 100% of yourself, bro. You can't do that. Even if you willing to have the courage to go out there and take a beating.
You had a lot of people lost a lot of money over this fight.
Yeah. A lot of people believe in you, and you owe it to the fans to be the best version of yourself out there. And what we saw was a man that was super weak. He looked like, you remember how Devin Haney just fell off. He just fell off at the end of the fight, bro. He could barely make it to the end of the Lomachenko fight. That's because he was fucked up.
And he looked sleepy, man. Like he was like, you know what I mean? When he was walking, he did something about his look didn't look right. It was just seemed like he was sleepy. I was like, man, it looked weird. Like something going on. Like he took a painkiller or something, or I don't know. Man. I'm saying,
what's going on, PG? What's going on, PGH, big dog? What's going on, Cop Killer? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I feel. Let me see. Rami Emily Jones. Let me see. He add another perspective. He says, I'm not mad at EJ cheating the fans because that man went through a car. He said, if anyone gets a pass, it's EJ. He deserves his money. I don't. I'm not saying he don't deserve his money. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that this was for Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? This meant something. This was a legacy fight. And if it's a legacy fight, you got to look at it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Than just because it means more than money. You know what I'm saying? Especially when
you want to see your favorite, you know what I'm saying, star or somebody that you believe in. You don't just want him to show up. You know what I'm saying? Just to get paid. Oh man, if somebody go to work or whatever, and they know that they could perform a certain task, but they like, shit, man, I'm gonna go and get this money. If you feeling sick, but you still come to work, what benefit are you? You know what I'm saying, to the people that's supporting you? What benefit are you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people really hurt. I was one of them, man. When I saw EJ go through that, and I'm still an EJ fan. I'm gonna still be an EJ fan, but it hurt me, man, when I saw that, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. I wanted to see my boy get in there and do his thing, and I really believe he can do it. But I just want those obstacles removed out of the way. Anything that's been hindering him, we need that to be done. And whatever corrections they need to make, man, they need to get with it, because I really want to shut those Omaha boys up, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we want to see, we want to see, a fair fight. So we want to see both fighters fight at the top of their game. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see this trick bag shit.
Because what they trying to make it seem like Errol can't beat Terrence, and that's bullshit. Of course, if Errol ain't 100%, yeah, he can't do it. But if Errol is at his best, at his peak, man, he will. You're gonna notice a difference. I promise you, man. If Errol could just get himself ready, don't have no injury or nothing in his way, I guarantee you he'll take Crawford out. He'll eat him for lunch.
And why is he getting so many goddamn injuries? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know at 30, that, you know what I'm saying, that's the time you start pulling your Achilles heels, and you know, your body you start getting a little bit older man body, you know what I'm saying. But if it's no VADA testing, you know what I'm saying, that's how can you agree to no VADA testing, bro? How can you? I mean, I really don't. They said something about some private VADA testing, and it's just weird. It's weird. Why not have everything up front? This was the biggest fight, you know what I'm saying, in 40 years. Why not have everything on the table, watching the training camps, you know what I'm saying? Now we can't even trust the damn training camps, because if somebody receives an injury, you know what I'm saying, that's going to persuade the gamblers on how to bet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a sway on who's going to be the favorite. All the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The money, people who going to want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they did it. Probably just answer my own goddamn question. But I'm just so mad at, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker going around here on a victim tour. Like, you know, the media didn't have any, you know what I'm saying, like people didn't see him fight the people he fought at 147. Like, he really jumped into the fray with everybody trying to find all the smoke. And that just pissed me off, bro. I'm like, because, you know, I stayed away from looking at the videos and the media, because I know they was going to be capping, watching Tarver talk shit, you know what I'm saying, this steroid fucking monster, you know what I'm saying, talking shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to get attention. And it just kind of like, the whole thing just kind of like distasteful to me, man. I just like, this leave bad. I'm just starting to watch the media on it. And now I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying, EJ, look at this shit, bro. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you got to do better than this. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%, Paul.
You got to do better than this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at, you got people in the trenches, you know, like myself, like Marlo TV. You know what I'm saying? People who putting themselves out there, watching the film, seeing what we see, and you go out there, you less than the less version than we thought you was going to be. You go out there, weight drained, all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now we're hearing that you didn't spar the last six weeks of the fight. And I'm glad you got your money. Congratulations to you, my brother. But look, you got a whole mess you got to clean up now. Now you got to go up to 154, and now you got a lot of pressure on you. You got the psychological beatdown that you got from Crawford at 147. And then we still don't know if Crawford, you know what I'm saying, I mean, if Crawford going to, you know, allow the fight to be at 154, because that gives EJ the advantage. If I was fucking Crawford, I would say 147, because that would give me the advantage to whip your ass again. So I just don't know. It should just kind of piss me
Crawford, off. I hear that Crawford said he's been having trouble making 147 too. So his plan is, and plus he's also been talking about fighting Charlo. He know he can't fight Charlo at 147. Well, so he's gonna have to move up anyway.
What's up, Paul Counter? How you doing, man? It's Mr. Moet.
What's happening, man? I'm just starting to watch the videos. Porter Park Passway. You know, I hate that nigga right there with the big teeth ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really dislike him, man, because he be on some dishonest shit too. He's so slick with it, you know. And then he had all these niggas up in there, you know, when he whipped his ass. And I was like, bro, man, it's like these dudes here. I can't, bro. I can't. So I'm just starting to catch up with all the media shit, and it's pissing me off, bro.
Hey, look, I'm with you 100%. I want to go back to that point you made. That's why I had to connect on the panel, because for years, and again, I mean, it's a fan's choice to choose a team or a person to support. However, when an athlete reaches the pantheon of stardom at the world-class level, then to an extent, you have to consider your fans. You know what I'm saying? They're an extension of you. They're a part of your family in a way. You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta recognize that, like you mentioned, Marlo, Pool Counter, Contender Regime. It's quite a few content creators on YouTube, and then, you know what I'm saying, me is just a fan. Man, we've been in the trenches, going at these Crawford fans for years, letting them know y'all got something coming for you. And I'm not mad that I can take my team or my person losing, but for that type of performance, for me, I ain't gonna say it's unacceptable, but I was disappointed. And I'll compare that to contrast a comparison to say when Wilder fought Fury in that trilogy fight, you can't be mad at Wilder. Why not? Because Wilder brought himself into the best. He put himself in the best condition to perform at a level he had never done. And he got Malik King Scott as his trainer. He put on all that muscle, which probably worked against him. But you could see in round one, Wilder put forward a better plan than he had ever done. Eventually, he reverted back to what he normally does, but he still put Fury down twice. So you say, man, he went out on this shield. And a lot of folks, they saying, well, man, Errol was tough. He stood toe to toe. Man, I say to hell with that. You world class, that's a given. You supposed to perform like that. I mean, you can't get credit for doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go hard. But now we talking about talent. We talking about skills. We talking about that mental chess at the highest level, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. And that's what Crawford showed us. And so, yeah, I am disappointed. Now, I still am an Errol Spence fan. I ain't jumping off the ship. You know what I mean? But as you mentioned, going into this second fight, at whatever weight it is that Bud chooses, and if I was Bud, I'd probably choose 147. Yeah, he said it's hard for him to make it, but did it look like it was hard for him to perform at 147? Hell no. He performed like a champion. He performed at the highest level. So he probably playing more mental chess. He might be saying, yeah, it's tough to make 147. Man, he ain't got no problem making no 147. Y'all believe that if you want to. You saw what he did. You saw how he performed.
Exactly. And so, but my thing is that people can't look at that performance and say that Errol Spence Jr. wasn't at his best, bro. They just can't do it. They want to say
he wasn't at his best.
Right. So everybody want to just say Crawford just whipped his ass and that's that. No, nigga, that we ain't letting you go. We ain't letting it go down like that. We ain't letting it go down like that. This man said for years it was hard for him to make 147. During the Sean Porter fight, it was hard for him to make 147. They calling him a weight bully and all this shit. Right? So they pulling out all the stops. You know what I'm saying? You got Floyd Mayweather talking about Errol Spence Jr. need to be fighting at 168.
Yeah.
160. You know what I'm saying? And that might be true. That might be true. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, if you notice, like, let's say if I was Errol Spence Jr., right?
Yeah.
If I was Errol Spence Jr., and I know that I'm having trouble, you know what I'm saying, that I don't fought at this weight class as long as I can, I wouldn't fight at that weight class no more, bro. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? You could fight Crawford at 154. You could fight Boots at 154. It's going to be a big fight. Now you may not make $30 million. You know what I'm saying? Because Crawford, the bullshit that he was putting out there is like, because you saw his fans talking about he know his worth. He know his worth and all this bullshit. Instead of just getting in the fucking ring and fighting this guy when he had the time to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Errol Spence Jr. is ducking. Just deflecting and all this bullshit. No, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's that shit that led to this point. So a lackluster fight. You see what I'm saying? This was a lackluster fight because of all the bullshit, bro. If he would have fought the man back when he offered him the 60-40 deal, what they say is fake, that's another damn deflection. We got too much bullshit in boxing. He didn't want to face that man back then.
Oh no, not at all. And
he didn't want to face that man back then.
We know as Errol Spence fans, the fight at its best should have been in 2022 last November. Errol had fought in April of last year. I think Bud had fought in December of 2021. So they both was pretty close together in terms of being in peak shape. And then you can go right into another camp and prepare for that November fight. And I think that was strategic. And to be honest, if you go back even when I think Bud had a lot of get back too. You remember when Errol was doing it, he was joking with him, but he was saying 70-30, 80-20. Bud took all that stuff to heart. And when Errol got the fight with Pacquiao, he blamed Bob. Man, them guys in Nebraska, man, you see how they move. They don't forget that stuff, man. And I think Bud, that's why he did that Avanesian fight at the last minute, dropped off negotiations. And he said, I'm going to get a tune-up, work on some stuff, put on some weight, put on some muscle. And you can see he helped Shakur train back in the wintertime of this year. He helped Keyshawn trained twice this year. I've been saying it. Bud been in shape since at least last September, last October. He ain't been out of shape. He been in shape since that far back, all the way through to July. So you could say, well, no wonder he looked as good as he did. Whereas Errol, once the negotiations fell off last year, he chilled for a little bit. And I can understand that because he was probably tired of all the bullshit like we talking about.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? It was all gamesmanship. You know what I'm saying? By the Bud camp, he worked on his shit while EJ, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell he was doing. I don't know what the hell he was doing, bro. I'm thinking he's getting ready for this shit. You know what I'm saying? While he's thinking about the money, while he's thinking about, you know what I'm saying, how he can't perform at this goddamn weight to his highs. He right then, all that whole year, he should have been testing himself. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Will I be able to function at this weight? If not, let's move up to 154.
Let's move up.
Or he should have fought Keith Thurman to see where he at.
Absolutely.
See where he at. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't know. It's just like I don't trust the Errol Spence Jr. camp now. You know what I'm saying? Are they going to do the things that, you know what I'm saying, we know he need to win in this next fight? I'm thinking, because that was me. I'm thinking I would do everything, pull out all the stops. I would go pick up Blu-ray ass.
Absolutely.
And say, get off your ass, bro, and let's go do this shit, bro. And so I can, you know what I'm saying, have the you know what I'm saying, the energy.
Be at my best. Be at my best.
Right. And so I'm just trying to figure out where was that desire on the Errol Spence Jr. side to be prepared, bro. It's almost like everything we accuse Crawford of not wanting to really fight and having a desire to be undisputed, it was on EJ's side. Like he just went out there like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just wish I knew, did he spar in the last 6 weeks? That would tell me a lot. That would tell me a lot because Frank Martin didn't look good out there in his fight, thinking he's going to go out there and dominate. And he out there, his timing off. He all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what's going on here? What the hell? What the hell is Derek James doing over there?
I said it several times. A lot of guys call me a hater. I don't think I'm hating when I said that you got to keep dogs in your camp. So like a Blu-ray, even if they not a boxer, you need guys in your camp that are dogs. I mean, that are just dangerous. When you bring in Ryan Garcia and you bring in AJ, I think they ain't the type of even though if they ain't training together, they on a schedule, that's cool. I wouldn't even want that type of, I wouldn't want them guys in my gym. You couldn't come in my gym. If you was Ryan Garcia, AJ, you can't come in my gym because you don't have the right type of energy. You don't have the right type of energy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So listen, I've been keeping everything, man. There's a couple things I want to run over with y'all fellas, man, because you know I like the way y'all kicking this shit. But I want to tell y'all a couple of things, man. And one of the things I want to tell y'all is that motherfuckers from Omaha and motherfuckers as Terrence Crawford fans, see, boxing is a different type of sport. In football and basketball, you can like a team and it don't reflect who you are as a person. Boxing is a sport where who you like and who you cheer for and what you allow them to get away with will show what kind of person you is. And before I just insult all Bud Crawford fans, because I think they all pieces of shit, I'm going to tell y'all this. They just like him. His fans are just like him. The same way EJ got in that fight and never stopped fighting after getting knocked down 3 times, didn't want to get stopped. Motherfuckers don't even got no respect for that. Same way he didn't hide, he didn't run out the ring in front of the whole world. He got embarrassed in front of the whole world. He didn't run out the ring. He stayed in there for his interview. He went to his post-fight interview with no shades on. Motherfuckers ain't got no respect for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when they fought each other, I believe Derek James, I'm not putting it all on him, but he has the philosophy that he don't watch that much boxing and he will look at the fighter when they come across his death. Terrence Crawford is not I don't give a fuck if we think he a hype job. That's not somebody you watch for a couple months and then go fight. You know what I'm saying? For one. And for two, the things that's required to beat Terrence Crawford, because he is a master in his brain, but everybody has a chink in their armor. What is Terrence Crawford's chink? It's his punch resistance and his the way he takes punches. Errol couldn't find him in that fight the way he needed to to change Bud's game plan. You know what I'm saying? And that's because he didn't have the things that he needed to win that fight. You don't beat Terrence Crawford with just power or bullying. You beat him with strategy, calmness, and methodical ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't rush no master at work, bro, because they just gonna use with your aggression against you. You make them come out of their shell and you make them fight the type of fight they don't want to fight. See, I was waiting to see how EJ was going to come out, and I knew if he came out the same way he came out against everybody else, I already knew he was going to lose. You come out and you look at the people who had success against Terrence Crawford, Amir Khan, not Amir Khan, Mean Machine, Benavidez. They came out and they made him play his cards first. You know what I'm saying? And I knew with Errol, he waiting for you to come do what you do so he could time that shit and get into his game plan. And that's why I feel like Derrick James, your preparation for this had a lot of arrogance in it. And I love me some Derrick James, don't get me wrong, but you got too many fighters now, bro. You don't need run. See, once you build something from the root up the right way, accepting somebody who doesn't represent that style is going against the grain, bro. Ryan Garcia is going against the grain. AJ is going against the grain. So you already going against everything you stand for, and you got two people up for you undisputed, and one that's undisputed. Your time should be put into them. I don't got time. I don't even got time for Frank Martin. I love you to death, nigga, but this shit that we doing right now is right now. And I need to spend more time worrying about Canelo and Bud Crawford, the two #1 pound-for-pound fighters over the last 3-4 years, than I need to be worrying about Ryan Garcia about to fight Rolly. Then I need to be worried about AJ about to fight whoever the fuck he about to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna, because I'll start ranting, but I don't respect Bud's camp. I don't respect him. Yes, he won the fight. I'll give you the fight. But you hid while the war was going on. Then you waited till the dust settled for the winner to come out limping. And then you took advantage. And that's cool because niggas got to be smarter than that. So if y'all got bamboozled, y'all got bamboozled. But a nigga like me, in my opinion, in my perspective, I don't respect that. I'm from somewhere you get more respect for how you move than wins and losses.
Solid. I agree.
Yeah, man. Look at this damn pound for pound list. Now, you know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got Stevenson on this mother. Y'all see that? That's champ side pound for pound list. You know, they got Terrence Crawford #1, Jermell Charlo. How the fuck you get over Jermell Charlo, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's like Gervonta Tank Davis, anyway. You got, I don't even know why they got heavyweights on this shit, man. This shit just don't, this shit was made because of goddamn heavyweights for the lighter division. They got heavyweights on the damn pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying?
Usyk moved up, though. He moved up, so you got to give him credit because he became undisputed in cruiserweight.
Cruising.
So he's not just a heavyweight, so he actually moved up, so you can slide him.
See, Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Then they got Errol Spence Jr. #7. Got Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Shit. Man, we get rid of that shit, bro. It's like I don't even like really think about damn pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? The shit is just so fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Just so fantasy. You know, these guys, in my opinion, man, boxing got to get back to guys fighting, you know what I'm saying, when the shit is when they're at the top. Not fighting in their late 30s and all this shit and trying to avoid, you know, waiting for a white fighter to get weak. I'm so tired of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see guys fight at their best. Even this damn Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez fight. You know what I'm saying? These guys, I mean, look when they're meeting, bro. They done been at different weight classes where they could have fought. You know what I'm saying? They could have fought way back when. But they so busy building this dude, you know what I'm saying, up to a point where nobody can touch him, putting him into a bubble. Now it comes down to one fight late. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if Canelo go and do some goddamn steroids and go out there and knock Charlo out? They're gonna be like, oh, he was always trash. He was always trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. I just want to see a fair fight. I want to see these guys fight in their prime. And it's just like, man, it's like, can we get that? Can we get back there? Can we get the Floyd Mayweather Zab Judah fights? Can we get back to when two talented ass athletic fighters just going for what they know? You know what I'm saying? Can we get back to that point in boxing? Can we do that? Instead of all this bullshit, all this gaming shit. You know what I'm saying? All this trying to wait out a person to get weak and wait for injuries and camps and all this shit and listening out to see if a motherfucker get drunk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, bro. You wanna know that you are the best at that weight class, bro. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that? Now you going around the media, they were biased against me and people was talking shit. No, nigga, you got Bernie the Boxer out there calling people gay, calling people, you know what I'm saying, bitch ass niggas and all kind of shit, bro. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? That shit just get on your nerves. Oh, damn, I got a little shit, man. Yeah, this shit just get on your nerves. I'm just really tuning into all the interviews and everything that I'm watching. I'm just like, bro, this is why I stayed away from the shit. You know what I'm saying, for a while, because for one, I was dealing with the loss and how he lost. Then I got to see the fight again this weekend. And that shit really pissed me off, bro, to see EJ all off balance. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no damn power. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's like, bro.
He wasn't even defending himself, fool. He wasn't even defending himself. But like I said, like I alluded to earlier, man, they allowed themselves to be bamboozled, man. And we all come from areas where, you know,
but that's just it, bro. I don't know. I don't know if they was bamboozled, bro. I think the money was so goddamn good. I don't think it was, because if you got fucked up in sparring, your ribs got hurt or whatever, and you went on through with the fight anyway, you knew you didn't spar for the last 4 or 6 weeks, bro. Come on. I mean, I don't.
But see, that's not what I'm talking about, though, Paul. I'm talking about the plan from 2018 on, when a nigga re-signed and stayed away from everybody. I'm talking about how when a nigga could have fought in November and the nigga prolonged it, knowing that this man that grew out of the weight class. You know what I'm saying? It's certain little small details. Now, I never gave Bud and them cats the proper, and this is what I can admit, I never gave them the proper respect on their intelligence until after the fight, when I was hearing their interviews on how they broke everything down. But then not only did I grow the proper respect for them, I got to learn them a little more. And they are the type of niggas where if I could piss on your leg and tell you it's rain and you're not going to check, then that's what I'm going to do.
Right. Right, but we knew this. But we knew this, Naughty. We knew this. That why you think they stayed away for so long studying this guy? You know, so they wanted to know. They stayed away. They were studying this guy. They know when they went in there, they wanted to make sure when they strike that they had everything on their side. Why you think they took us through all this bullshit to get him in the ring? At the same time, saying the man that's giving up everything is ducking. Come on, bro. Come on.
See, that's what you got to remember. Oh, go ahead, bro. I don't want to keep cutting you off.
No, it's all good. I just kind of want to add something that brings it all together, and I like the way this panel is moving with the discussion. When the negotiations fell off last year, I've said it several times. Y'all can go back and pull up Pull Counter panel discussions from June. And I said, man, Errol don't look cut up, man. Like he don't look cut up the way I think he, typically does. And people's like, man, he leaning out, he a little bit leaner, and he gonna trim down. He got the nutritionist, he got the trainer and all of this and all of that. But I go back to last year and I say, when the negotiations fell off, what was it, last October? I think Errol should have probably just chilled for a month, and then from November all the way up into as they still negotiating, Errol should have been training. Bud, they said he did a pre-camp. Before training camp, he did a pre-camp. And if he did a pre-camp last year and then he just fought last November, which was early December, he ain't never been out of shape since that whole time frame. If you go back to when Frank Martin fought the dude who took the performance enhancing drugs back in February, and they interviewed Errol in the locker room. Errol had some weight on him. You can look at Errol and say, man, Errol ain't really working out. You can see it. He should have been working out. In my opinion, if he'd have stayed in decent shape all the way through in preparation for camp, then that weight cut wouldn't have been so hard on him and he could have performed better. But that's my opinion, man.
See, my thing is, like, it's cool. Go ahead, Paul.
No, I was just gonna say it's a lot of things we don't know that happen EJ camp, and he was explaining how they have different days. Like AJ have a day, Ryan Garcia have a day, and all this shit, bro.
Exactly the problem.
Bro, that to me, that's a big red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? You just happy going in there trying, he talking about how Derrick James talking about how EJ want to push it. Push what, bro? If you got these other dates to train, because I think AJ got a fight coming up with Robert Helenas, and and so I'm like, bro, he gonna get his ass whipped if he only got part-time trainer. If he only training part-time, bro, y'all all got big fights back to back, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bro, you need a full-time trainer. You need a, especially fighting somebody as slick as Terrence Crawford, and then you know what I'm saying, you can't really fight at that weight class at your best. You know what I'm saying? That shit's so infuriating that we didn't get the best EJ, and even though they want to claim that was the best EJ, it was just that Bud Crawford was so goddamn good. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying, no matter what EJ came, he would have beat him. And see, this is the problem that we're having now, because now we got to sit on this L because EJ, he didn't go in there his at 100%. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to fucking sit on the L and wait for the damn next fight. You know what I'm saying?
What you gotta remember, Paul, is this, man. And I know this is one of the reasons why I join your panel all the time is your pedigree. You know what I'm saying? And your pedigree, see, I'm a man, bro. I done fell on my face multiple times. And when I listen to you, I hear similarities in our mental and spiritual makeup. And what I'm saying all that to say is a lot of the times when you see a warrior, when you see somebody who is unfazed by shit, who can stand the test of time and stand in any weather, it's because of failure. And I believe Errol Spence failed because the times that I fell and hit the ground, when I got up and my wounds healed, I was a different man, bro. I was a different man. And sometimes I believe that the higher power, whoever you believe in, they'll make you fall flat on your face, not just to prepare you for the sport that you're in, but to make you a better man, to make the rest of your life the best of your life. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? Because you participate in sports from about 6 or 7 to whatever, or close to 40, and then you got another 40 years you're probably gonna live, man. So not saying it's all about his life, but it's some certain things, some immature ways that Errol got, that Derrick got, that they needed to fix, bro. Like Errol would talk about them accidents, and he'll be, is somebody typing or something, bro? Because I hear something in the background.
No, it sounds like it's flickering. Something.
Okay. Well, it's certain thing when Errol talk about his accidents, he like, oh nah, I didn't get in 2 accidents. It was 3. Ha 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 ha. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, what's funny about that, bro? It's not nothing funny about that. The fact that you got PTSD, you got to drive in the middle lane and shit, bro. That's not even funny. So right there is kind of let me know, like, bro, you still got some ways you need to sharpen up. And I respect him wholeheartedly as far as who he is, who his father is, how he represents himself. But sometimes when you run into somebody who is more prepared than you, you know what I'm saying? Because if you watch the fight, I was paying close attention to the fight when I watched it over. Man, Bud didn't give a fuck. In them first few rounds, he was not getting hit. He was like, man, I'm not getting hit. I don't give a fuck. I'm fit to prairie. I'm fit to duck. I'm fit to move. I'm fit to create space. I'm fit to do whatever I got to do to not get hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the chink in his armor. So if you're not coming in the ring 100% mentally and physically, that's the wrong person to fight. Because if you don't find him with your punches, he fit to beat your ass, cuz. Straight up. So I think Errol and them need to go back to the drawing board. They need to work on his reflexes. And this is another thing, and I'm going to let y'all have the floor. I watched the Frank Martin fight, and then after the fight, I told my son, I said, man, Frank Martin said his timing was off, his strength was off, his countering was off. And I seen him and Errol working with the same strength coach. I said, man, I show hope that Errol shit not going to be off like that against Crawford, because if it is, Crawford going to put Fifth Ward beads on that boy. And let alone he get out there and everything is off.
Dang.
Well,
man, ain't nothing but the truth.
Well, Bro, I'm from Dallas, so I rep EJ, and Frank. I feel like for him to be on his A game, he gotta be defense, gotta be key. He also got to use his fundamentals and stay in the middle of the ring for the rematch. But that first fight going in, everybody knew he wasn't looking right. He wasn't looking the same. Really, after that first knockdown, that really got him. That really got him psychological, in his head. He knew he wasn't.
That's facts, bro.
He knew he wasn't right, and he just went out there being sloppy with the
trying to get it all back in one punch.
Yeah, and then trying to step with his jab. Not even stepping. He jabbing without stepping. But you see how Bud was getting. Bud was fundamentals, stepping, countering. Every move EJ made, he countered. And I already knew that was
he beat EJ at his own game. High guard with the jab. He beat him at his own game, bro.
But I want you guys to pay attention to this. The man was tired after one round, bro. He told Derek J he was tired. He was tired, bro. EJ is never tired in a fight. Let me get this super chat, Lavelle here. Thank you for that $2 super chat. He said, "What happened watch what happened in the rematch when EJ not drained."
Yeah, we all.
The man,
but
the man was tired after the first round. He's never tired. Not no first round, bro. Go by and you tired. You know what I'm saying? So there's some other circumstances that we missing here. Y'all acting like, you know what I'm saying, EJ was 100%. I don't think he was 100%. The man looked like he was fucked up going into the ring.
He wasn't 100%.
He wasn't 100%. But in the rematch, bro, I'm gonna tell you the most important, the few keys that's the most important. His punch accuracy, him transitioning from offense back to defense, and the third one for me, bro, is the most key. He has to be prepared to get hurt or to get knocked down and to get up and stay composed. If he doesn't stay composed, he is gonna fall right back into Bud's plan, bro.
Yeah, but if you weak, bro, if you drain and you don't have that stamina, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be fucked up, bro. You can't do it. You can't do the things that, you know what I'm saying, you're usually able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you just less of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I seen him hit Crawford upside the head, bro, and Crawford ate that shit like it wasn't nothing. What's the name of Blu-ray channel? Y'all know what Blu-ray? Y'all know the name of his channel?
Hard Truth Blue, all one word.
They said somebody did a damn video on he says, what is it? Hard what?
Hard Truth Blue. TRUTHS.
All with an L? That's some good. Damn. Hard Truth. Oh my God.
TRUTHS. Hard Truth Blue. But yeah, I just saw, I didn't watch it, but I just see the video he posted yesterday and talking about it was nothing between he and Errol, which, I mean, that's cool in the game.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, I thought maybe it was some new shit or something. Yeah, I saw that.
But, and check this out, fellas. Okay, so shit, it's August already. And to my understanding, the fight got to happen before the end of the year at the latest. So, and matter of fact, they say only got 30 days to determine whether or not it's going to be a rematch. All right, well, Errol keep posting videos and making posts indicating he want the rematch. Cool. If it happens before the end of December, I'm going to tell y'all this. Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, they both going to have fights before the end of the year, which means that Bud going to be training with them, and he going to be training them to whatever extent that he will be. Meaning, Bud ain't going to be out of shape. Bud going to be still sharp. He going to be getting sharper, working with these younger guys. So when Errol get back from where he just went on vacation, which I think is a great idea, going into September, whatever condition he's in and healing wise, I think Errol gonna have to go ahead and get his shit started. And
you feel like Bud gonna have a edge, like far as getting started earlier? Is that where you're going with it?
Absolutely. I think Bud gonna have the same edge this time as he did this current time, where he been in shape. He was working with Keyshawn and Shakur during the winter months of this year. He gonna do the same thing, man. The guy's gonna stay in top shape. Errol got to stay in whatever shape that he's in had gotten ready for this fight on the 29th. Errol needs to start building on that pretty much as soon as possible to be at his best.
And that's my problem, bro, with Derrick James and Errol. Man, y'all preparation for this
terrible
interview.
Hey y'all, hey man, I just gotta load in, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pick it up when I get back, bro. I just gotta load in, so I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. I sure hate it. We starting to cook pretty good. But you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? If I could get on the road and get it in tomorrow, we'll do that, man. It's just like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just like, it's just hard to watch these damn videos of these people, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? The shit went down in a very disgusting way. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, EJ can redeem himself for the next fight. I don't know how he's going to do it, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm still going to ride with EJ, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, you guys, you know what I'm saying, I'll just have to hit you up the next time, but, you know, I got to get out of here on this load.
It's all good, Paul, man. We always appreciate the platform, man. Thank you, brother.
Yes. Man, you know what I'm saying, this is crazy, bro. I'll see you guys in the next one, bro. I got to get up out of here.
All right, Paul.
Peace out, y'all.